Are you ready?
It's going to be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool.
Are we live? Is this thing on? I'm so sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I apologize. Share the link if you guys can. What's up? Smash the like if you guys can. Appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. God bless you all. God love you all. What a day. We just took Bijan Robinson in round 1. Let's get fucking weird. All right, let's try to set this poll. Man, I had there was 2 me's on this, and both of them were echoing, and I was trying to figure out the echo situation. I just had to end the stream. So I started a new stream. So thank you for joining me on the new stream from the old stream. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and supporting the kid. God bless you. God love you. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Sleez Bomb with the yurt. I don't even have my banner going. There we go. Sleez Bomb's like yurt. Should we queue up? You're already in here. I see you. Young Pro gracing us again with their presence. Hopefully he's drafting this time. Jonathan, thanks for swinging by, brother. Squints, you killing me, Smalls. Blocka, Disco. What's up, buddy? Good to see Blocka. Is this is it? I don't know. You tell me. Let's go. Wow, this isn't even good to see you, Dustin. Thanks for swinging by. I want minimal. Thank you for the minimal. Okay, that's what we got. Good luck, all. Good luck, Jason. Jason Calhoun. All right, give me a sec. How's the audio sound, fellas? Ladies and gentlemen. I had a clever poll for the last one too, and everything was working out great. Catastrophic. Well, honestly, today is a day where technology and I we just parting ways. I'm not okay with technology today. Sleaze Bomb says, Saquon, I need some. Thank you. That's all you, brother. That's all you. I don't think London's going to fall past Hero and River Rat. Jameer Gibbs at the 107 is crazy. I love that for you. That's a great value. Seems fine. Appreciate you, Jason. Is this your ticket? Is this one of your tickets? Disco. Shout out to you, Mossy. So once again, guys, this is probably not. Holy fuck, we got 16 people tuning in right now. Crazy. Sounds like you're in a bathroom, but still can hear you. Interesting. All right. Audio. Oh, okay. Hold on.
How's it sound now? This should sound way better. My mic was my camera was doing my audio. Honestly, that shit just fucked everything up. Does that sound better, Squints? Appreciate you, buddy. Okay. $300 mic, $150 camera. It works now. Way better. Okay. Perfection. Honestly, God bless you guys. Thank you guys for bearing with me and putting up with me and dealing with all this. I really did miss you guys. Let the chat know we're live. Sleaze taking HN there. Really fucking. I was really hoping he took Garrett Wilson. We'll try to get a little bit weird here with our build. I don't have much Garrett Wilson. I'm not in on Garrett Wilson the way Sleaze Bomb is, but if Sleaze is right, then that's a heck of a bet to make. So we'll take him in round 2 here, and we'll figure out the rest of the draft as we go. Perfect. You're perfect. Squints, you're perfect. I love you. Way better. Thanks, Kobe and the Cow Dogs. Appreciate you. Audio sounds much better now, Disco. Andrew Nordmeyer, I miss you. I need a dad joke. It's been a day. We were supposed to do this entire thing with Gritty. And honestly, guys, if you guys don't have the Gritty Fantasy Football app, please download it. It really is incredible. And The app is great, but the people who run the app are much better. Yeah, more technical difficulties on that end. So we're not going to do any streaming with Gritty today. But if you guys have an iPhone or Android, just go download the Gritty app. It's free to play fantasy football, and it's probably the coolest, most unique spin on fantasy football that I've ever seen. It kind of takes like a couple historical performances. It takes college, like if these guys were college teammates, if these guys were our teammates in the same division, it all kind of applies. You get points for not just like the overall skill set of your lineup. Gotta sneeze. Bless me. Not the overall skill set, not just the overall skill set of your lineup, but also correlation and chemistry. So stacks is super important, but you could also get divisional stacks. So like AFC West, AFC East, North, whatever, you get it. Yeah, super cool, super unique. It's super addictive. 5 free daily drafts on a daily basis. The app is called Gritty. I highly recommend it. Great people. This is just a different draft for me. I never get Bijan Robinson. I never get Garrett Wilson, and I never get T. Higgins. But we're here. We're here, and we're getting different. We're getting active, and we're going to make it happen, Captain. Somebody's going to get a great value on Trey McBride here, and I'm peanut butter jelly. Is it Huron River Rat? Jonathan Cole says, I left G. Willie for Sleez and he passed on his man. Tragic, right? You too, buddy. I love you, buddy. I love you more, Squints. You fucking this guy. Snowman with 6-pack should be called an abdominal snowman. Nice. Nice. Yeah, anything that could go wrong with technology has gone wrong with technology today. But we persevere, we prosper. We're still here. Still the guy. Still him. Yes, this is an iced coffee. Yes, it's been that kind of day. And yes, baby, you should probably come take the rest of this iced coffee from me so I don't pull an all-nighter. Oh. No more iced coffee for me. No more. Put that away. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? I had a great weekend. Ralph Wiggums, I'm getting more and more jealous of Breece Hall. Like I should have probably just reached on a wide receiver here at the 104 instead of taking Bijan, but I'm trying to get unique combinations. Breece Hall's somebody I'm willing to reach on now in round 3, especially at the pick 28. He's somebody who I just can't draft enough of. Like everybody was out on Breece Hall simply because, you know, there was a rumor that he was going to get replaced. Now he's rumored as the feature guy. We learned that his injury to his knee last year was far worse than he made it seem and that everybody else made it seem. It is a really bad knee injury that he dealt with last year. He's good. He's fully healthy. He's going to be 100% good to go and one of the best players in football this year. And him in round 4 is like the nastiest thing. And right now, Ralph Wiggums has such a sexy start. I do like his start. Who Crew, shout out to Who Crew, man, with the hashtag Who Crew. Does that mean you're rating me, brother? Because like my whole shit crashed. This is a new stream you set up. Ben Haskell with the Who Crew raid. Shout out to the Who Crew raid. Now I don't have a Bayou Bengal raid like production level, but I will say I can dance. But I'm not going. I'm not going to. Shit. Don't have a lot of George Kittle, even though I'm very bullish on George Kittle. This is a completely different start for us. Completely different start. Fantasy Dog. Good to see you, Fantasy Dog. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by. Ben Haskell, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for becoming a member of Disco Ball Nation. Appreciate you, brother. Who Hames, great show earlier, man. Tried to catch a little bit of it. And, you know, I love the work that you do and the work you provide and the advice you provide. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm all in on Breece Hall this year. I can't express to you guys how much I love Breece Hall this year. He's going to be a league winner. He's going to be. See, you didn't have to do that, Fantasy Dog, but you did. You're a good guy. Thank you for the gifted subscription, brother. Thank you. It means the world to me, man. It means the world. Just all around good dude. I wanted to take Devonta Smith there, but Sleece took him. And now it would be terrible if I took Jalen Hurts, right? No, we're not that petty. Have your stack. I needed to. Is this thing on? Shout out to JC from the Fantasy Goats. It's Fantasy Goats, right? The Fantasy Goats football channel on YouTube. Great guys, great people. What's up, big dog? What's up? Good to see you, JC. Thanks for swinging by, brother. Brees going after Kyron is crazy. I mean, Brees is usually falling to like late round 3, early round 4, and like that's a value I just can't stop taking. It's one of the best values in football, and it's borderline criminal. You guys got to realize, the likelihood of a running back finishing as drafted at the ADP of a top 5 running back finishing as a top 5 running back is very minimal, right? But between rounds 2 and 3, where you're looking at guys from pick 6 to pick 20 when it comes to RBs, those guys all have a shot. So really comes down to which 5 guys do you think can jump the front 5 guys. All this 5 guys talking makes me really hungry. But back on topic, which of these 5 running backs could jump the top 5 running backs currently that we have? And that's who you got to target, right? Because going 0 RB is not the move. Going hero RB is the move, but not in round 1. Even though we're doing it here, it's like the ROI is so much tastier when you get to the Henry juncture, when you get to the Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, even Jonathan Taylor, like James Cook. All those guys could give you top 5 upside, and you're getting an elite wide receiver talent in round 1 as well. So yeah, let's shout out everybody from Disco Ball Nation. Let's shout out Disco Ball Nation, everybody in this chat. Jace Ward at the 103, yours truly at the 104, Sleaze Bomb at the 105, Huron River Rat at the 107, Ralph Wiggums at the 108, Terry Rice at the 109, Young Pro at the 110, and Uncle Ruggs at the 113. Full house. Big Old Kitties is one of the greatest names in fantasy football. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been fiending for some $2 minis, and I regret maxing that out with 90% of them being in slows. But I do have a lot on the clock right now, so we might go make some slow picks after our next 2 turns. And in case you guys don't know what we're doing or where we're doing it, I'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you can do it too. And say we get to 25 likes, guys, we'll give away an entry into this tournament. And if you guys want to sign up and have fun with us, hopefully the stream won't crash again ever. StreamYard's going to get a nasty email. It won't be that nasty, but it's gonna be nasty. Gonna be nasty. Yeah, if you guys want to hop in on the fun and enjoy all this fun, I really wanted Odunze there. And enjoy all this fun with us. Feel free to use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. I don't have much Joe Burrow. This is such a weird draft for me, guys. I think that might be like my first share of Joe Burrow in the main, and I'm not exaggerating. If I do have him, there's no more than 2 shares now. And Joe Burrow was my most drafted quarterback last year. Sniping Hurts is the new best ball pastime. Hurts is just the best value at quarterback that you could possibly get. Him and Patrick Mahomes. Those 2 guys, if I could build, like, here's a piece of advice. Last year we saw Bengals Bucks just absolutely destroy this tournament. If I could give you a piece of advice, 2 teams you want to invest in where the quarterbacks are both really, really conveniently priced and you're going to get positive ROI, and the players kind of stagger where you can get some combinations of both. Get the Eagles and get the Chiefs. Just invest in the Super Bowl contest. Honestly. Uncle Ruggs is a good one. There's the GOAT Fantasy Dog. Yeah, Fantasy Dog's good people, man. All right. I've been like just automatically clicking on Matthew Golden here. I think his ceiling's absolutely incredible. But I also have like a little bit of a 49ers thing going here right now. It's an offense I have not invested in. So we're going to keep that trend going here, and we're going to take Ricky Persalt. We got a couple good correlation possibilities for a QB2 later on. And we're just going to keep this thing moving. We definitely need to start attacking the running back value, but we're also going to prioritize BPA, especially since we spent such early capital on elite quarterback, elite tight end, and obviously round one running back. So, yeah. Yo, Sleez, my mind is a weapon. I'm stupid. I missed you. How's you, my man? Big fan. We love you, buddy. Is there a world where Who Hames and Sleazebomb don't stream at the same fucking time so I could support both of them? I want to live in that world. Can we figure it out, guys, where you guys are both not streaming? Because like I love both of your content. You guys are both absolutely brilliant. There's the I have 2 Burrow shares. I'll get more when his ADP settles at 72. Where did I get him? I got him at 69.69. There you go. What's up? 2 mules in a cot. How you doing? Fantasy Dog says agree on Hurts. Yeah, man. Hurts is absolutely tremendous. I can't stop drafting him. I can't stop getting correlation with the Philadelphia Eagles. And literally, as I gave the advice to just draft Chiefs and Eagles players, and create combinations as my piece of advice there. That was literally an epiphany I had prior to giving you guys that advice. That's what I want to do. Those are the 2 offenses I've invested in the most. I just would say I don't have a lot of Rashee Rice and I don't have a lot of Saquon Barkley, but I got everybody else there. Enjoy the iced coffee, baby. It was delicious. Thank you. Hurts can't be considered a snipe. I mean, like, if we're talking about pushing for later correlation, you can easily get a Dallas Goedert later on. You could easily get a late Jahan Dotson, even a late AJ Dillon. Like the correlation there's, but like you don't need correlation for a quarterback who has 12 to 15 rushing touchdown upside. But it is nice to get the correlation. 69, nice. What's up, Willie? Good to see you, buddy. And happy Father's Day to all you papas out there. I love you all. You guys are all incredible. You guys are great. Speaking of incredible people, shout out to Fly Eagles 39. You talk about the Eagles and Jalen Hurts enough, and an Eagles fan will show up. It's a fact. It really is a fact. Good to see you, Cam. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. I hope you're having a great day, and I love that you're hooked on drafters, man. Would have liked to have gambled on Mahomes to add Pacheco, but don't trust the guys behind me. I love what you're building here. Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. This is how you do it. This is a very unique combination because you're getting Rashee Rice outside of where he typically goes. You Spike Week guys are very smart. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate what? What I miss, Andrew? Oh, the Happy Father's Day. God bless you, man. Am I behind you? Oh, I think that's okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I see Brian Robinson's name there. It's just one of those guys where it's like, sure, it would be nice to just get a running back for running back's sakes. I just much rather get JCM in around 20. So I'll just wait. Appreciate that, bro. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate all of you guys. And I appreciate you guys holding down the fort, coming by, showing me support, even though, the whole stream crashed. We got 48 people watching us on Twitter still, no matter despite that, 19 of you beautiful people here on the YouTube side. Guys, it helps me a heck of a lot, especially when technology has like Skynet technology, artificial intelligence. It's all coming from my guts. I need humanity. I need human, real people to come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and use promo code DISCO if you haven't. And I'm about to tell you guys, I know I've been, telling you guys, I'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you can do it too. I'll just make my next pick here because I'm trying to lock in on this draft. And I got you guys, I promise. Don't do it, Jace Ward. Don't do it. Jace Ward, what are you thinking here, my friending? My friending. Have you guys ever seen the fuck you bloody video? Bloody fuck you. No, just me. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. I can't stop watching. Like, have you guys seen the fuck you bloody video? Please, somebody in the chat, let me know if you've seen the fuck you bloody. Okay, what we're doing and where we're doing. Fuck you bloody. Bloody fuck. All right, I'm sorry. Lock in disco. This is not a mock draft. Not a mock draft. Real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. It's total points format. Most points win. Best ball week scoring from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. $20 entry for this tournament. You get to max out with 150 different unique lineups. You might be saying, Disco, 150 lineups is a lot to manage. You're right, but we don't have to do that, because it's best ball, and best ball, in my humble opinion, is the most convenient way for you to draft. You have 20 rounds to build your roster for depth. Each week, your starting roster is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. And at the end of the week, the best overall performances on your weekly matchups will be applied to your weekly roster. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. And if it, guys, the best fantasy football players, here's the trick. They don't do mock drafts. The best fantasy football players don't do mock drafts. You know what they do? They do best ball, because it's real ADP, because there's real money on the line. People are not making their first and second picks and then, autoing the rest, and you're drafting against AI Skynet again, right? There's nothing worse than getting sniped by AI. There's also the Drafters $2 mini. It's $10,000 goes to first for a $2 buy-in. I have maxed this out. I have many withdrawals. And I asked my wife if I could draft on her account, and she said, hell no. My wife is very sharp. She's very good at fantasy football. So yeah. Jonathan, do not ever trust these Sharks. Never. Sharks would take on Stack Mahomes. True. Wouldn't. True. Kittle, Persall with Burrow. I got Higgins. Oh, Purdy's gone. I mean, I'm not reaching on Purdy. It is what it is. Shocker. I mean, he has Juan Jennings, so it makes sense. I don't hate it. I have other priorities. James says, liked you, love you. Blurp, bleep, blurp. I am not a bot. My cousin Skynet is the virus. Okay. No, Nick, not you kick my dog. It's like, so like, you guys got to understand, in Toronto, there's a very big populace of Indian and Pakistani people, and when there's road rage incidents, they choose to yell at each other, but not in their native tongue, in English, and the results is 10 times out of 10 fucking hilarious. And this one happened to be caught on tape. You literally just type "fuck you bloody," literally just type "fuck you bloody," and it is the funniest 30 seconds ever. And it's like that video lives rent free in my head, like all the time. Yeah. I just don't understand how you could keep up with the chat space and draft at the same time. It's crazy. It's easy. It's easy. The drafting and keeping up with the chat, this is fun. I enjoy this. Never. You fuck you bloody. My hot take: KC misses the playoffs this year. That's not a hot take. 2 meals on a cart. I respect everybody and their takes. That is a delusional take. There's no way Patrick Mahomes on the revenge tour misses the playoffs unless he gets hurt, and we're not betting on Mahomes getting hurt, sir. Not now, not never. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Fuck you bloody. Fuck you bloody. Bloody banchod. Never see. Oh God. Bloody video. Is it some Ottawa Canadian thing? No, I think it's Toronto. KC might not win their division. No way they missed the playoffs. Guys, there's no way they don't win their division either. Come on. Lock in like Gage Wood, the pitcher for Arkansas, who threw a complete game no-hitter today in College World Series and struck out 19 in the process. I wish I knew anything about what you were talking about right now. Mock drafts are lame, sir. Nobody does mock drafts. Nobody with self-respect does mock drafts. I'm kidding. But I'm also not kidding. I'm also very serious. Where's Ichi? Oh, Ichian went. Ichian's going ahead of Tootin now? You darn Tootin he is. Oh. We'll take Luther Burden here. I don't have a lot of Burden. I got a lot of Kirk. I got way too much Kirk. So we're just getting weird with our combos here. Even though I do have Joe Burrow and he's elite quarterback territory, I still think I'm in 3 quarterback territory with this draft. So somebody's going to get Dak Prescott at a delicious value. This Jace Ward guy, he's pushing that. But he also invested in early Lamar. Makes sense. A hit batsman was the only thing between him and a perfect game. Nice. Gesicki and protect your Higgins with Yoshi. I don't know if I want to get any Yoshavash. I'll get yelled at if I get Yoshavash. I might take like a round 20 dart on Jermaine Burton and pray that he figured out life. Their defense is weaker. No running game. Kelsey's cooked. Worthy's. Oh, don't sit. Worthy is not unproven. Worthy came on late and he was absolutely spectacular and he was one of the better players in the Super Bowl. Down the stretch, he was one of the most dominant wide receivers in fantasy football. Mahomes is pursuing his wife's online career. What online career? I'm a little scared Mahomes plays in Brazil week 1. It's who are they playing against? Who's KC game? Hello, my brothers. What's up? Hello, my friending. Good to see you on FLDFS Picks. My friending. Good to see you, Dan. Who do they play week 1? The Chargers. I mean, that's shit. That should be a good game. That should be a good game. If you play the game for upside, hard to draft a player that doesn't have any. Have you seen me draft Yoshavash since you dropped that knowledge bomb? I'll concede when I'm wrong. I was wrong about Yoshavash. But if Yoshavash smashes, you and I are no longer friends, sir. Let's put it out there. The Chargers of Los Angeles. There's no way Dak Prescott falls this far. Oh, Terry Rice just inserted the Penix. Nice. He got his London stack. Did the ADP change? I feel like I'm missing something. What is going on? Herbert, Jordan Love, Dak Prescott, Huron River Rat, man, enjoy your free draft, brother. Just turn mine into a dono. Burrow. All right. Gonna queue up a few guys here. Very good. Huron River Rat takes the Dak torpedo. Yeah, that's a good pick, man. Yeah. 21 picks past ADP. That's crazy. Is it 21? Nope. Sleez does though. Hey man, I'll listen. I can't dispute your facts. I don't believe in Yoshavash enough to find a positive argument for him. It was like a stupid click, and you made very good sense. I'm not going to argue it and debate it. James Saw is laughing. That's fair. You're fair. It's just about the field in Brazil. I'm assuming they done something about it, but I haven't heard for sure. Yeah, I mean, shit. My entire Jordan Love like trutherness last year kind of took a shot because of Brazil. AFC West is a lot stronger and KC is weaker. I mean, here's the thing, right? On paper, almost every year people want to say KC is weak. And like last year on paper, KC was like the strongest essentially and was probably one of their worst outings in the Super Bowl. So that's just a team I'm never counting on betting against. As long as they have Mahomes, as long as they have Andy Reid, the Kansas City Chiefs are here to stay and they're here to dominate. We're talking about the best player of the new generation of football. We're talking about potentially the best player in football ever. And when it's all said and done, if Andy Reid keeps stacking up these wins, he keeps stacking up these playoff berths and all these playoff wins and Super Bowl, just showing up to the Super Bowl consistently for pretty much 4 or 5 years in a row. We're talking about one of the greatest coaches of all time. I'm not betting against him. I can't. Mahomes is playing. They will make sure the field is good. Hell yeah. HRR takes Dak Torpedo. Mahomes, Casey has Mahomes. He makes it happen. He took the Chiefs to the Super Bowl last season. He doesn't really need much, even with weaker defense. Yep. And it's just on paper. Could not let 21 spots of value pass me. I hear you, but you already got 2 quarterbacks in a row there. That's just a big no-no. You got to let him slide. I would have loved to have taken him and then topped it with Ferguson. I wanted to live in that world. Now you got Ferguson. Congrats. Worst RB room in the league, in my opinion. Kansas City? No do to boot it. I don't. That was so Canadian to me. No do to boot it. Yeah, I don't like the running back room at all. I'm willing to take shots on the running back room because I believe they have 2 advantageous matchups. If we're looking at the top 10 most advantageous schedules for running backs this upcoming season, 2. What is happening in this draft right now? All right, we'll take Cam Ward. We're done at quarterback for sure. League. No, I got that. You're a red zone guy. You no. So I have Dazen. I have 2 TVs up. I have the game of the hour on the big TV, and I have red zone on the other TV, and I just follow both. And then I have community first group chat on my phone, and Sundays is perfect. Honestly, community first group chat is like the greatest treat on Sundays. I miss Sundays in that group chat, especially when something crazy happens. Underrated RB room, not the worst, if I may. I mean, like they got guys, but they don't have a guy, in my opinion. Andy Reid is top 3 coaches, top 2. It's him and Bill Belichick, and like only because of trophies, Belichick is a little bit higher. And I'm a diehard Pats fan. I just think he would be a good protection for Higgins in this case. It's only his 3rd year. I think he's gonna get some talent and took a step in the right direction. I think he's very capable. I do generally think he's very capable, but I didn't draft Higgins. And so like, even though like some people believe in the concept of protecting your players, if you invest early draft capital in a certain player just to go protect that pick later, it means that this universe and this bet that you're making is not going to hit. Each draft is its different like Marvel alternate universe. In this universe, this Marvel universe, the nut outcome is T. Higgins is going to be a top 5, top 10 wide receiver in fantasy football, and I don't need to protect that because I spent the capital. I need to bet on the right guy, and I need to try to, level up my ceiling. Now, if you're telling me to get exposure to a certain offense because there's certain guys later on that could be really good picks, I don't disagree, but I much rather take a guy like Jermaine Burton, who I was very bullish on. The talent was there, but the situation just wasn't beneficial for him. I much rather take a bet on him because if you're looking at the grand field of things, in 150,000 lineups, Yoshavash is going to be drafted 150,000 times. And if Yoshavash does okay, then how am I standing out there? Especially when he's stacked with Joe Burrow. Now, in 150,000 lineups, how many people have Jermaine Burton? And if Jermaine Burton does something, I now give myself a unique advantage against the rest of the field. So it just really comes down to perspective and approach. And I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just this is my theory, and this is how I approach it. I don't do it to protect people. I do it to just to get unique. Hopefully he doesn't play, but taking an often injured player doesn't early, I don't think could hurt. Yeah, but once again, man, if he gets hurt, this lineup's a donation regardless. I'm playing for first place. That's what I'm drafting for. I'm drafting for first place. I mean, getting my buy-in is nice, but if Higgins goes down, this lineup's chalked. Squints with the rock on, son. Dak at 141 was an A, at 124 a B, now at 3 QB. Oof, I know, right? Disco, what's up, Dynasty Dog? Shout out to you and that beautiful logo. Yoshi has 0% spike week and 0% nuke weeks in 2024, correct? But I mean, that's also subject to change as well, right? I mean, maybe he just wasn't used properly, and if somebody does go down as a contingency play, Yoshavash is one of the better contingency plays in an offense that should be in a lot of shootout games. Burton versus Yoshi shouldn't be 100% drafted to be to less than 5%. It shouldn't be. But like we're looking at Yoshavash right now, he's 100% drafted. Burton's only 5% drafted. If Burton does something and Yoshavash is just a guy, then the guys who have Burton have a lot of opportunity, right? And you also got to look at it like this as well. Like Will Shipley's somebody who's drafted 100% of the time, like every single time. His ADP has risen, like to the point where I just can't draft anymore because the spike week guys just inflated it so much. And I personally don't believe there's a world where this is one of the wildest drafts value-wise. Yeah, the drafts have come crazy. I don't believe there's a world where AJ Dillon is more valuable than Will Shipley, but if that world exists, if that alternate universe exists, I'm willing to take shots on AJ Dillon in round 20 because Will Shipley's gone 100% of the time and his value is incredibly inflated. AJ Dillon, another guy, maybe 7% of the drafters who do this draft have an AJ Dillon, right? How do you stand out from? So you just got to mix it up, and you just got to like necessarily make a bet and just not be a slave to ADP. We'll take Samson here. And team missed games and Burrow went nuke and the spot didn't get any better. Yeah. We got 3 more picks. I think I could go 1 more running back and 2 more wide receivers. I think I'm done at tight end. Hopefully Mason Taylor's a thing in by week 14. This isn't a terrible draft. It was a very strange one. You guys are sharks. I might go 2 more running backs, 1 more wide receiver. Just because I pushed the position so far after Bijan Robinson. That's what we'll do. Now, if any of you draft Jermaine Burton, you're a piece of shit. I'm just putting that up there. And if any of you draft AJ Dillon, you're even more, because if it wasn't for my tan, is Dillon gone? There's no way Dillon's gone. Okay. Yeah, if you guys draft these guys, you guys are just jerks. It's been a fun draft. Question. All right, serious question. How many of you have downloaded the Gritty app? How many of you download the Gritty app? Serious question. And then if you guys do download the Gritty app, just give it a look. If you don't like it, I get it. But if you do download it and asks who referred you, one word, big draft energy, capitalize the first of every word. I know you have. I know you have. Grady's a sick app, man. It's a sick app. The only thing I don't like about it is I can't streamcast it from an Android. I'm really considering getting an iPhone. Like, I might have an iPhone by the end of the week. I might have an iPhone at the end of the week. I might be no longer team Android moving forward. We'll see. I know you have. It's honestly it's stupid fun. It's incredible fun. Have you ever gotten a Bobby Boucher, by the way, KM? I got a Bobby Boucher the other day. I'm like, that's pretty cool. At tight end. A Bobby Boucher. Yeah. Yeah. Great app. So I had an iPhone before and I just got sick of it. So I went to Android and I've been loving my Android, but it's just so limited. It's so limited. Like, a lot of things are catered towards iPhone and Apple, and a lot of things just like are not really supported by Android and Apple. We'll take Restrepo here. It's good to see Mostert going earlier and earlier. No, but I pulled a Halle band today. What the fuck is a Halle band? What's that? I want a Halle band. I think the highest score I've gotten yet is 138. And I'm looking at guys who are in first place winning money. They're at like 180,000. Guys, once again, it's free to play fantasy. It's one of the most unique spins on fantasy football you'll ever see. It really is cool. You got Tyler Halliburton on what? Make it make sense, sir. I'm just looking at my queue right now, and it's just disgusting. Jermaine Burton, AJ Dillon, Chimeri, DK, and Zamir White. Just repulsive. Yeah, we took Martinez there because, like, I've been preaching that's the Seattle Seahawks. That's a running back room I want to invest in. And I was watching my good friend Kuhaim stream live, and he was like, I mean, if you're that invested in the running back room there, why not take a shot on Martinez? I was like, I have not done that yet. I haven't. And I know Huhaim's is very big on Martinez. I like Martinez. I think he's all right. Do I think there's gonna be a world where he can outperform Kenneth Walker or Zach Charbonnet? No, but in this world, in this planet, both of those guys tear their ankles and ACLs in a race car drive racing thing. Words are not wording. And Martinez becomes a league winner. I'm willing to take a shot on backfields I believe in. And this is definitely the Seattle Seahawks is definitely the backfield I believe in. They had fun cards. A few months ago, they added referee card that had Chiefs chemistry. Sick. So the guy who designed this, guys, like I'm sure a lot of you guys are on the Sleeper app. The guy who designed this, he is a very crucial part of the entire Sleeper team when it comes to like the software behind Sleeper. Like you guys could do like pick'ems and you guys could do DFS plays. Like he's literally the man behind all of that. And he went on and started his own app, something that's free to play, something that's fun. It's addictive. It's really insane. It's called Gritty, Griddy, Gritty. It's also possible that Walker gets traded before the deadline and the Seahawks decide to see what they have in Martinez. Not a bad dart throw. Worth it. Worth a shot. especially if I push running back after going with Bijan Robinson in round 1. Like, I don't get access to all the values I like because I picked a running back in round 1 and I had to make my bet here. And I had to play catch up at wide receiver because, I mean, George Kittle was there and I don't have a lot of exposure to him. This is a weird draft for me, guys. I don't love it. I don't. I'm curious to see what you guys think about my draft. Samaje Perine to Uncle Ruggs. I love it. And I love that, like, we have this conversation and we see people getting different combinations and different guys in round 20. And then you got guys like Ralph Wiggums, who's just like Jalen Royals in round 20. Fuck yeah. Westbrook Akine, good pick. Especially if Tyreek Hill gets traded. Malik Washington, Westbrook Akine, these guys go to the moon. AJ Dillon. That was AJ Dillon was probably the most painful click of my entire life. I'll be real. I hate this team. I want to do another one. Do you guys want to do another one? Let me know. I want to do another one. I'd love to do another one. I'll do another one if you do another one. All right, let's catch up with everybody's lineup. All right, let's look at Uncle Ruggs. He goes Josh Allen, Sam. He goes 2693. Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Derrick Henry, Trayvon Henderson, Isaiah Pacheco, Zach Charbonnet, Kareem Hunt, Samaje Perine, Brian Thomas Jr., Mike Evans, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Cedric Tillman, Quentin Johnston, Michael Wilson. I like that you double tap Shakir and Coleman here. I like that a lot for you. Cedric Tillman, Quentin Johnston, Michael Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, Westbrook Akine, Travis Kelce, Dalton Kincaid. You even got Kincaid in that mix. That's sick. Mike Gesicki. I mean, Sam Darnold is kind of just like a pick just to have somebody on Josh Allen's bye week. I get it. That's good. It's a good draft. Young Pro goes 3782. Did we both have the same roster? Strange. Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, both week 8 buys. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Travis Etienne, Roshan Johnson, Zach Moss, Jordan James, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, Chris Olave, Kyle Williams, Hollywood Brown, Dante Thornton, Jalen Coker, Brock Bowers, Hunter Henry. Going elite tight end really makes your lineup so unbalanced. It's a good draft, though, especially since you didn't take Dak Prescott in round 2. I'll never forgive you. Terry Rice goes 3692. Brock Purdy, Michael Penix, Shador Sanders. It's good to see the rookies have faces now. Kyron Williams, James Cook, Chuba, Tajay Spears. I like your running back room. Tajay Spears, Tyler Algier, Nick Chubb. This is A+ running back room. Terry Rice, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Juan Jennings. So 2 micro stacks. Jaden Reed, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, Demario Douglas, Ray-Ray McLeod, Tutu Atwell. Your tight end room is shit. Your wide receiver room is great. Kyle Pitts and Harold Fannin, you need a third. But I see the micro stack there with Harold Fannin. You got more correlation with Kyle Pitts. It's good. It's good. I would just recommend Kyle Pitts if he's your tight end 1. You need a third. 2882 for Ralph Wiggums. He goes Patrick Mahomes, Justin Fields. A+ quarterback room. Brees Hall, Alvin Kamara, RJ Harvey, first 3 spectacular. I don't know why you needed 8. Tyrone Tracy, Braylon Allen, Justice Hill, Jerome Ford, Keaton Mitchell. It's nasty. Malik Neighbors, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy. Double tapping Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy is what dreams are made of. Good job. Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen, Alec Pierce, Dontavian Wicks, Jalen Royals. I was really hoping Fields fell to me. David Njoku, Isaiah Likely. It's good. Huron River Rat goes 3683. Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Dak Prescott. Jameer, I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs, O'Marion Hampton. Jordan Mason, Tank Bigsby, Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd. Love the quarterback room. Love the running back room. A.J. Brown, Jameson Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Matthew Golden, Trey Harris. It's a strange wide receiver room. but unique. Darius Slayton, Isaac Tesla, Jalen Tolbert, Trey McBride, Jacob Ferguson, and Tyler Conklin. You definitely didn't need 3 tight ends here. And I get like you wanted to get correlation here, but you're getting cute. You got Trey McBride. That's 2 tight end territory, period. Sleez Bomb goes 2792. Jalen Hurts, Bo Nix, Saquon Barkley, Devon HN. That's a running back room. It's a good quarterback room, good running back room. Cam Scatabo, and then a bunch of guys. Jadon Blue, Brashard Smith, Raheem Mostert, Kyle Monungai, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devonta Smith, Tebow Samuel, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, Jack Beck, Wandale Robinson, DeAndre Hopkins, Devon Vele, Mark Andrews, Dallas Goedert. It's good. Jace Ward goes 3782. Another one? Lamar Jackson, Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson. Double tapping the Colts room. Not bad. Walker, Caleb Johnson, Brian Robinson Jr., J.K. Dobbins, Austin Eckler, Miles Sanders, Elijah Mitchell. I like your running back room. It's got sneaky upside. CeeDee Lamb, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, Marvin Mims, Keenan Allen, De'Ami Brown was somebody I was looking for. Alec A.O. Manor, Evan Ingram, Tyler Warren. It's good. All right. My worst draft of the year, I think. Might be okay. 3782. This is just guys I don't get a lot of correlation with. Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Cam Ward, Bijan Robinson, Najee Harris, Javonte, Isaac Garendo, Dylan Sampson, Damian Martinez, AJ Dillon. It's a unique running back room, if you ask me. Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, George Pickens, Ricky Pearsall, Emeka Egbuka, Luther Burden. Well, that's a strong first 6, in my opinion. Joshua Palmer, Xavier Restrepo. I was worried about my wide receiver room, but it's very balanced. And then George Kittle and Mason Taylor. It's not as bad as I thought it was. How'd you guys think I did? Room for 3 more in the main. Room for 3 more in the main. Run it back. I take our 8 RBs because I don't need a third quarterback or want a third tight end. Load the cannon. I like it. Quack, sorry, premature equaculation there, Chief. You're good. Draft is filled. Hi, Disco. Hi, Huskos. Thanks for swinging by, brother. Love you. Hope you're having a good day. Husko in the house. C at best. Sorry, Disco. I'm with you. It's all right. Nothing special. All right. Terry Rice at the 101. KM 2014. That's my guy. Fly Eagles 39 at the 102. Yours truly at the 103. Ralph Wiggums at the 104. And then I think a bunch of randoms. So there's 4 of us in here, which is nice. It's nice for a change because, like, just means I'm going to get sniped less by very sharp drafters, but they put all 4 people in the community right next to each other. So let's see how we do here. We got oh boy. Roma Dunze is somebody more exposure to in basketball. This is what happens when you have like 100 plus slows on the go. All right, we're all caught up with our slows. A lot of people are going to have 8 hours to pick now. All right, Terry Race, you're on the clock. Let's go. James has pretty good draft. I mean, it's unique for me, that's for sure. Hey, we got thumbnail correlation second go around. Let's go. Community first, quack, quack. Heck yeah, quack, quack. Wait, are you guys asking for a giveaway? How many likes are we at? 25? All right, let's get up to 30. If we could get 30 likes, we'll give away an opportunity for $500,000 tonight. I started a community first best ball redraft IDP league with waiver wires. It's going to be biblical. I'm not competing in it. I'm commissioning it. I kind of want to see like how the community does there and different tactics because I know what my tactic would be. But I just want to see how everybody does in that tournament. You guys filled it within like a couple hours. It's pretty sweet. Let's go, people! Jam the like button. Heck yeah, heck yeah! We'll do a duck race. We'll do a duck race. Since we're here. We'll do this real quick. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I'm going to sleep so good. Yeah. All right. Bones got it gifted. Where the hell is Bones? Why Dad got it gifted? Clarence Banks, Latomsky, Tebow Time. Where's Bones? I hope everything's all right, Bones. Big Disco Energy with the 5 gifted. Shout out to Big Disco Energy. The guy's a good guy, man. Who the fuck is this Big Disco Energy guy? So we got Jamar Chase at the 101. CeeDee Lamb going to Cam. Yours truly takes Justin Jefferson. Ralph Wiggums get Blocka says, how do I gift something? So if you look at are you on your phone and are you on iPhone? Are you on your phone or are you on iPhone? If you're on your phone, Bones is like, yo, thank you, buddy. I wasn't even here. Good to see you. Yes, iPhone. So if you want to do gifted subs, you'd have to do that from the PC. But if you want to do like a super chat, you literally just look at the bottom of the chat. There's like a little dollar sign, and you just click on that. And then if you got to set up the banking, you set up the banking. But yeah, there's just right at the bottom, right above that, there should be a dollar sign. You just click on that. Thank you. I mean, you don't have to. Don't feel obliged. Block is a legend. Good peoples. Marvin Harrison Jr. is somebody who I just can't stop fucking drafting. Does Terry Rice take T. Higgins? No, he doesn't. Does KM take T. Higgins here? Nope. I'll take him. I will 100% take him. All day, every day. This is a good start. This is more of a me start. I like this start a lot. I need to put more money on my drafters account. How many likes are we at? Stream crash? What's going on? 26. Membership. Disco is my Mount Rushmore of best ball drafters. You're a legend, buddy. He's celebrating 5 months of being a member. Not like, are those all gifted memberships, or I'm pretty sure you became a member on your own at some point. Bones 4 times. Appreciate you, brother. I was really wondering. Like, I saw that you got the gift. And I was like, where the hell is Bones? Missed him. Missed you today, bud. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for swinging by. Jonathan Cole says Tebow. You know Tebow? You know Tebow time? Is he somebody from the Spike Week community? All right. There goes DK. Devonta Smith. Like, when you jump me on Devonta Smith, you got AJ Brown too, but like, there's an Eagles fan literally right here at the 102, buddy. Like, don't be shocked. Do not be shocked. If I'm KM 2014 here, I'm investing in George Pickens. Tebow and I are acquainted. Is that like a good acquaintance, a bad acquaintance? The fuck you talking about? Jump you on Smith? I wanted Devonta Smith. You took him. You took him 1 pick ahead of me. And I still wanted Jalen Hurts there, but I'm not going to do it to you 2 times in a row because I saw that you also got AJ Brown. I'm not going to be that guy. I don't want to be that. Like, I will draft naked Jalen Hurts 100% of the time at this ADP. 100% of the time. But since you made such a fuss last night or last time, I'll let it go. I might take him here. All right, let's see what Cam does. Cam, don't do it to him. He did it to you, buddy. God bless. God bless. I'm fucking hurt for you. Jonathan, I'm hurting for you, buddy. It's an Eagles fan. It's an Eagles fan. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Not in these lobbies. These lobbies are just too sharp. Values don't fall. I'll take Kittle 52. Yeah, I feel that. I wanted Zay, but Terry Rice took Zay. I was considering Pickens, but I need to start at running back now. I like this range of running back. And I like my first 4 wide receivers. It's a unique combination for me that I've never gotten before. KM 2014 is also in our chat. Jonathan's getting savage. Blocka says I hate drafting from the one. I haven't had a bend draft in forever. A draft around the bend. I would love to get a 1 spot or a 12 spot. Those are where I feel like I get the most unique with my builds. I've just been sandwiched in the middle. The 106 is my favorite by far, though. Drafting from there. Jonathan's going to say I hate drafting with your community. Love that people in the community first chat is like, is anybody live right now? Me, bitch. Oh, Kobe's getting spicy. Speaking of spicy, I got a vitamin water and I haven't. Well. Look who it is. What up, Rodster? Good to see you, baby boy. I have a special love for Broadster, guys. Like, I generally love that man. It's so cool when I got to put like a face to the people in the community. Broadster's not just a great person and a great face. Broadster's like a beautiful person. Generally, honestly, that 24-hour charity stream changed my life and my perspective on community. Like, I thought I was community oriented before, but that 24-hour charity stream, man, was like, I can't express to you, like, putting the face to the community, putting the stories to the community. You know, I didn't know that this this concept of, you know, why we did the 24-hour charity stream. I didn't know that it resonated with so many people. And like, selfishly, I just did it for me. I didn't do it for anybody else. But because I liberated myself from that fear and, you know, learned something there, I feel like I subconsciously liberated others from theirs as well. So it was pretty cool, man. Broadster, what a beautiful man. Can't say yeah, I'll never forget that. He was shit faced, so he probably forgot it all. Broadster, well, look who it is. Good to see you, Broadster. Jonathan Co says, I wouldn't say that, Disco. I mean, it's okay if you did. I mean, here's the thing. I love drafting with you guys because it makes me a better drafter. I just don't think that, like, I'm giving myself the best opportunity of drafting with you guys. But this is a good draft so far. Because you guys are just so sharp, all of you. Sports Podium. Shout out to Sports Podium on YouTube. Shout out to Hot Take City on Twitter. Follow both. That's my guy, Hot Take City. That was for Yoshi. That was for Yoshimash. Disco Jacob Mayersky. How you doing, brother? Dwa. I don't know what that means. Blanca says, wait, you do a 24-hour stream? Yeah, man. We did a 24-hour stream last year. We had anybody who's anybody in the fantasy football world show up. Scott Fish opened it up. We had Debro. Andrew Erickson checked in on the chat at 3 a.m. Debro checked in on the chat at 3 a.m. We had Michael Flory from the NFL Network. Like, anybody who's anybody from the fantasy community was there. We had Sleez Ball, Bayou Bengal, Greg Kellogg. We had Anthony Juras. We had Jack Lucene, Updog. It was just so many beautiful people, man. So many beautiful people, and everybody had a story about how that charity affected them, and how the story affected them, and why they were so invested. It was magical. It was dude, we averaged 35 viewers for all 24 hours. There was never, other than the first hour in the first draft with Scott Fish, there was never less than 4 people on the panel at all times. Even the darkest hours, that was when, like, the arguments and the fantasy football, like, discussion just took a whole new level. Andrew Nordmeyer tried to kill me with gushers, literally tried to murder me with gushers. It happened. If you guys don't believe me, just ask Andrew Nordmeyer in the community first chat. I'm going to have to draft Coker for that. For what? For what? What you need Coker for? What happened? Who did what? You really are the embodiment of the community first, bro. Best in the biz. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, if any of you fuckers take JJ McCarthy, we're gonna have an issue. Oh, I get it now. 24 hours. Yeah, I get it now. No, it was just I wanted to quit so many times during that 24-hour stream too. But, like, people are like, nah, you've come this far. You've already done 8 hours. What's another whatever? All right. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. August 23rd to 24th, guys. 12 p.m. Eastern time to 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna do it bigger, better. And all proceeds will 100% go towards palliative care here locally. It's kind of how like I celebrated the success of monetization. A Jordan Mason or Aaron Jones would have been spectacular here. Mason went here. We're gonna see a run on quarterbacks here, and I hate JJ McCarthy, but like I don't know if you guys see what I'm building here. We're building a thing. This is more of a me draft. I hate taking running backs in round 1, and I hate taking a tight end in the first 5 rounds. I love this draft. Is Malaria Corley? I was like, wait, is he asking me like a science question right now? Is Malachi Corley worth a grab? Is there anything about him I haven't read on Sleeper now or saw last year? Here's mine, right? I think Malachi Corley is all upside, but in a situation where they needed the upside, he was kind of not there. So I would understand why you'd be more discouraged to take a Malachi Corley or even a wide receiver too there, because the volume in passing and passing alone is not going to be what it was with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. Now that you got Justin Fields, he could keep it and run and tuck. He checks down more often than not. So Malachi Corley would have to be a gadget player or like a screen gadget, unders type of player. And I think he's all right, but he doesn't have like world speed. And I think there's no avenue where Malachi Corley can touch. There's nothing that Malachi Corley can do that Garrett Wilson can't do 10 times better. And I think that void is going to be filled by Mason Taylor for the check down work and Breece Hall. So like there's 4 people on the Jets offense. 5 people on the Jets offense I want to invest in at ADP. Garrett Wilson. But Garrett Wilson, I'm very timid about. Breece Hall, I'm all in on. I love Justin Fields this year. He's got top 7 written all over him. Mason Taylor, somebody who I want to get more exposure to. And then Braylon Allen. That's it. That's all I'm drafting from that team. I don't want to get another guy from that team because I feel like you're going to have a bunch of duds. Just a bunch of duds. And like, even if they got 2 spectacular wide receivers, say they brought in a Keenan Allen or an Amari Cooper, I still think they're going to be irrelevant. I hope that answers your question, Jacob. Good question. Keep the questions, guys. I love when you guys give me questions. I feel like I'm always forced to. Don't be a slave to ADP, man. Honestly, just get your guys. Try to get unique with your combos. Feel like I always reach when I draft on the one spot. I mean, what's a reach? ADP is not final, brother. We're gonna push it one more time. And we're gonna see if JJ McCarthy falls to us. There's no reason why anybody should take JJ McCarthy here. Johnny Valencia says taking JJ when Goff is available is crazy. What do you mean? Who took JJ when Goff is available? I don't have Goff. I don't have anybody to get correlation with Goff. This is all about correlation. Thanks for becoming a member of the community, though. Blanca says, as a Jets fan, I have no hope on him. The guy dropped the damn ball at 1 yard line. I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, Mark Andrews fumbled the bag, too. Wasn't he the Yak King? Who? Yeah, people are. I mean, it's just not interested. At times, Isaiah Davis looked like the best RB on the team. True. You got me. The pass volume will be lacking on Fields' offense. All right. Feels gross. Feels really gross. But I mean, if you're going to build team correlation, this is how you fucking do it. JJ McCarthy, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. That's like my first time investing in that offense, and it worked wonderfully. KM could do it for the screen equity. I would have lost my mind if KM did it. I've been smashing him a lot in the 20th round. I respect it. That's good. Double snipe badge. Fuck. I would retire from streaming if that happened. Generally, I love the stack. I don't believe in JJ McCarthy, but if you're going to build a team based off of correlation, it's how it's done. I just wish I had either Jordan Mason or Aaron Jones, preferably Aaron Jones. I think Jordan Mason has that touchdown equity, but Aaron Jones has that reception equity. I'd much rather get the check down reception equity there. But I'm done getting Vikings players. I don't really have much correlation, possibility, and opportunity later. So I got to look at quarterbacks with later correlation opportunity and try to build off of that, or just take BPA and go to QB builds. We'll see. Keep the fantasy football questions coming, guys. I got answers for everything. How many likes are we at? I would love to do a giveaway. Are we 1 like away? I believe so. And by the way, guys, I know the initial stream crashed, but like we still have 23 people strong here in YouTube. We got 80 people here on X. The Vikes and the Jettas made Darnold look good. JJ could surprise you, probably. Are they the right answer? Which one is who the right answer? At 30 likes, let's go. Quack. All right, Jordan Love. We're just going all NFC North here, man. I believe with Jordan Love here, I'm done at quarterback. I mean, technically, I could insert the Penix, but do I want to? Should I insert the Penix? Time will tell if the Penix will be inserted. James, what are you up to? You want to hop on the show? I miss you. I miss your face. Don Kincaid. Yes, please. Oh, Terry Rice already inserted the Penix. Damn. James said he's cleaning and listening. Heard. That's fine. Packers wide receiver shakeout prediction. The only 2 wide receivers I'm willing to invest on are the 2 that are highest in ADP, and I'm going to go Matthew Golden and Jaden Reed. Both of them have that explosive play aspect to them. I think we saw an unhealthy Jordan Love who couldn't get out in space on a play action where he's super dominant and super efficient and super effective. We couldn't see that last year because week 1 he hurt himself. We're going to get a healthy Jordan Love who's going to be on the go and on the move and on the swing. And if I'm going to take a dart throw, I don't mind Savion Williams, honestly. Romeo Doubs has never shown me much. I mean, he's had moments of decency. Christian Watson's borderline dead. I think Tucker Kraft is the third option there in the passing game. And I'm even like, I'd be more willing to take a bet and a gamble on Luke Musgrave in round 20 than I would on Romeo Doubs or Dontavian Wicks. I'd be more willing to do that. And I have. I already inserted the Penix. Let's go. If in doubt, whip out the Penix. Don't do that publicly. Nope. Those 2 are plenty. What 2 are plenty? I'm cleaning and listening. Heard. Didn't even look at the buys. Should have left him for you. I didn't want him. I'm good at 2. Who are you least excited to draft in the first round this year and why? So, I mean, least excited to draft in the first round would be Ashton Genty. I feel like we're getting the running back version of Marvin Harrison Jr., where all the hype, generational talent, he was spectacular in college, he was the best, and you're just not going to get the positive ROI, return on investment, in round 1. I know that the volume's going to be there in terms of touches. I know that Pete Carroll is going to be there, but the touchdown equity would have to be immense. The volume would have to be absurd, and he'd have to be absolutely spectacular as a receiving back. I don't think you're going to get your return on investment with Ashton Genty in round 1. You're not, especially PPR format. You are not going to get your return on investment with Ashton Genty in round 1. I would like Ashton Genty towards like the later end of the second round, mid to early third. That's where I think he's going to finish based off of, ROI and where you're drafting him. That's why I have 0 shares of Ashton Genty, and I'll continue to have 0 shares of Ashton Genty. I know, hot take, right? It's not. It's fucking logic. And if I'm wrong, it'll be clipped. It'll be clipped. Good question, though. Have my phone in my left hand, vacuum in right hand. Had a lazy day yesterday. Heard. Hey, it was Father's Day. You deserve it. Thoughts on Cam Scatterbo? We call him Scam Scatterbo. I would say Cam Scatterbo is somebody who he has the skill set to be effective if they're playing from behind. I think with Scatterbo, what I'm most concerned about is what's up here, because at the combine, a lot of rumors were swirling about him not being the most ideal teammate, him not being, the hardest worker, him not being in the weight room a lot, just overall, like Cam Scatterbo on the field is one thing, and what he does off the field is another thing. He should be an okay fantasy football player where you're getting, positive equity based off of your investment on where you're drafting him. I just think that, you just got to be careful, because I think Tyrone Tracy is still a very viable threat. Probably a little bit more explosive too, just a completely different skill set, even though it's kind of the same thing that they do. So yeah, I would say Cam Scatterbo's all right, but not as an RB1. Not spending early dynasty rookie draft capital on him. There's a couple of guys I'd definitely take ahead of him. Reed had the dropsies 13%. I mean, rookie year, Quentin Johnson had the dropsies. Second year, he had the dropsies, but Quentin Johnson was absolutely spectacular. And I think Jaden Reed is 10 times the athlete that Quentin Johnson is. And Quentin Johnson was a very viable play in fantasy last year. You got to think about it, though. Like the first few weeks, first 4 or 5 weeks, Jaden Reed was top 5 wide receiver. Jordan Love kept getting hurt. And insert Malik Willis. Like, you're going to miss a step. Shit's going to be weird. But like, if Jordan Love's healthy all year, Jaden Reed's a league winner. Period. Like, a lot of people are scared of drafting Jaden Reed because Matthew Golden's his replacement. No, he's not. Matthew Golden and Jaden Reed. Those are the 2 most talented players. Get him in space. That's crazy work. What's crazy work? Your QB room disco. Fuck, I'm so behind. Are you afraid Mostert will vulture all the TDs? No. Here's the thing. Do we think Geno Smith is going to matriculate the ball down to the field to the goal line where they can hand it off? And if they do matriculate the ball down the field where they can hand the ball off, do we think the offensive line of the Las Vegas Raiders is strong enough to make a big enough push? You guys got to look at it this way. The least efficient running game last year belonged to the Las Vegas Raiders. All they did was bring in a couple new running backs. They didn't really address the offensive line. They brought in a new coach. They brought in a new quarterback, but they didn't really address why the running game was fucking anemic and absolutely pathetic. And that's why Brock Bowers was 9-1, because that run game couldn't fucking do shit all. right? And because that run game couldn't do fuck all. Here's the thing: I'm shooting myself in the foot because like I could have spectacular clips, but there's cursing in them, and when I make these takes and I curse in them, I kind of ruin these clips. Disco, stop swearing. It was one of the most pathetic, anemic run offenses, and I think the offense and the run scheme is going to improve based off of the names that they brought in because there's just more explosive players. But the situation isn't better. The offensive line is still pathetic. They're still going to have to air it out in a lot of third and longs. For you to project that they're going to go to the red zone, you got to look at Genty. Yes, he dominated in the mountain whack, but it's the mountain whack. Who wouldn't like? If Travion Henderson was in the same situation, we'd be talking about Travion Henderson in the exact same way that we're talking about Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty only got there because of opportunity and where he was. Oh, this is gross. This is so gross. It's like nothing left. I do like this draft though. Bijan Robinson to the moon. I think Bijan Robinson is going to have a fine year. Genty's comp is Emmitt Smith, but faster. I mean, that's what you see. My comp is work done. Maybe a smaller Leonard Fournette. Like he's going to be good. He's going to be a good football player. But this year, there's a lot that they need to address, and I don't think this is it. They are predicting 300 touches this year for him. We'll see. I mean, predicting 300 touches, and if your first 2 touches are 2 and 1 yard, you're going to have to air the ball out, and you're going to have to look elsewhere. He's going to be hit in the backfield early and often. And Geno Smith is getting older in age, and he's not necessarily a rushing threat, even though he has the rushing ability. I'm just saying, I'm not in on Ashton Genty at ADP. He's being drafted as the RB4, RB5 in the majority of these drafts. I don't think he finishes higher than RB11. I don't have him in my top 10 for projections this year. A dude with his talent level and a bad work ethic is probably a bad investment, Scatterbo. I mean, it really comes down to like, are the rumors or is there merit towards it, right? So it's kind of like, I'll get exposure to him, but only if he falls. I think Scatterbo will be a clear lead back by week 5 or 6. Tracy will be in more pass catching role. Scatterbo could be very valuable if the Giants are better than we think. Jackson Dart looks bad in camp. He looks bad. Dropping 13% of your passes is crazy work. I love Reed, and I hope you're right about Love. I think you are. If Reed doesn't stop the drops, though, it's going to be brutal. I mean, I'm just here for like the breaking fantasy football weeks. These are the guys who break fantasy football, and Matthew Golden's going to break fantasy football, and Jaden Reed has shown that he can. No cap. Seriously, what about Singletary? I mean, I would also consider Singletary as well. I don't think it's as clear cut as people are making it seem to be. I think it's going to be like ebbs and flows where like we'll get a guy for a couple of weeks, and then we'll get a different guy for a couple of weeks, and then we'll get a shocker here. I think leaving with one of those running backs is a smart move in your best ball drafts. Genty played against a lot of future accountants and gym teachers. OTL says, Ola still drafting? Yeah, man. My first draft, I went tried to be very contrarian and didn't draft stylistically the way I like to draft. And I was really pissed off with my draft. And it was my first bad draft of what I believe. It was the first bad draft I believe I had personally without B. Kurt's help. Shout out to B. Kurt. Love him to pieces, but that was a shit draft that we had together. So I had to redeem myself and just do another draft like immediately after. Thoughts on Danny Dimes? Yeah, I don't call him Danny Dimes. I call him Danny Pesos, Johnny. That'll answer everything and then some on my thoughts about him. I just don't believe in him as a talent. I don't. I think he'll be viable in fantasy football if Anthony Richardson doesn't play, but I'd much rather invest in Anthony Richardson because Anthony Richardson never really got a fair shake. He's just been hurt the whole time. That's what the NFL GM said. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Short Lenny Fournette makes sense. Yep. We'll continue to have 0 shares of Scotty, but I have like less than 3 shares of him in almost 50 of these best ball mains, and across 200 plus best ball drafts, I have even less. I think the offense that is going to surprise is the Brown. Sanders looks legit in my opinion. I don't disagree at all. I think that tight end room, if you're talking about like looking at different teams and being like, okay, what's a position group I really want to invest in that I think is going to outperform expectations? I think that running back room, I love Dylan Sampson as a PPR threat. I think we're going to see Justice Hill like production, and obviously Quinshon Judkins is going to be the workhorse that we've been longing for in Cleveland since Nick Chubb's knee went the wrong way. And I believe both of those tight ends are going to be viable in a lot of 12 personnel, both Fannin and Njoku. And obviously Shador is my favorite to win that. Shador's one of, okay, I've said this before, and a lot of people are who are new to my content, you're going to hear this for the first time, but all offseason when we were doing like the best ball earlies on Sleez Ball's channel, all offseason I was saying Shador is one of, like, on paper, like, I don't care about that shit, but on tape, what I saw from him, from like a mechanics, vision, accuracy, touch, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks I've ever scouted. One of my one of the best tapes I've ever watched. And I loved Shador. So I think him falling is kind of like, it wasn't based on the talent, it wasn't based on the ability. It's just like it was a fucking circus. Colorado did too much. He lacked humility, but the talent's still there. And I think if anybody needed a wake up call, it was Shador. And he got the wake up call. And I'm here for it. So I like that take. James Tracy was playing over Singletary last year. I think they drafted Scatterbo for a reason. Tracy has a fumbling issue, and Scatterbo is reliable and tough back. Yeah, I'm still going to get both of them. Scatterbo is going to be the same place as Amir White last year. Had 0 shares of him also. Funny that you say that name. I just took Worthy 20 spots past ADP in this redraft league. I hope you're right on him. I'm 100% right on him. And if I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm sorry. You got me good with the Samson pick. I love Samson, man. Sanders is my QB1 for what? Like QB1 out of the rookies? Because like Dynasty, like if I'm talking about like, I'm saying like a lot right now. If I'm looking at this year's rookie quarterback class, and I'm talking about which rookie do I want to leave with in the quarterback position out of all these players in Dynasty, it's Milroe. Jalen Milroe is 100% the quarterback that I want to leave with in Dynasty. Like your Dynasty rookie drafts, that's the guy I'm targeting. Cam Ward, I mean, he's going to be all right, but he's going to fizzle out like we saw James Winston fizzle out. He's also going to perform like we saw James Winston perform. This guy's going to put up numbers, both good and bad. I'm here for it. And then, like, did somebody take Ja'Cory Krosky-Marett? Yep. Why did I say Marett? Took Elijah Mitchell here. I almost took Zamir White, but I thought better of it. I think this was the best thing for him overall. Humbled 100%. He needed it. He needed to be humbled. And I mean, humility at whatever cost is one of the greatest blessings a man can have. And he had it at such a young age. I think he's going to be all right. Shador is one of my favorite players I ever scouted, but I think Jalen Milroe can break fantasy football. Hate unknown committee backfield. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's important to be contrarian in these drafts. Could have been right. Exactly. If you know, you know. If you're wrong, you got my buy-in. No. Why would I do that? You can make your own bet. I made my bet. I love you though, OTL. Great follow on Twitter, guys. Great follow. This draft, yes, he's my QB1. Ward is my 2. Okay, yeah, Milroe's my guy, man. If Milroe figures it out, he'll be insane. I think we're going to see Milroe towards like the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season. I like Dart a lot too. What did I miss? Camp's, yeah, he just looked like shit in camp. Dart's somebody who I like. I think he's going to have like a very promising future, and I think he's going to be all right in the NFL. I think he's going to be good. But I know you're kidding. But Milrose, just talk about ceiling, somebody who can break fantasy football. This guy has all the tools. All right. Is there anybody in the chat? Because I know I typed in the. Is there anybody in the chat that's in here with us? I know that the first 4 spots are all people in the community, but is there anybody else in this draft that would like me to look at their draft and give you guys feedback? How many people are here? 32 likes. All right. Fuck you, bloody. Milrose Hurts 2.0. It's funny you say that, Jacob. That's my player comp for Milrow. I know a lot of people say Lamar Jackson, but yeah. Bronster says you're doing another draft. No, man. I just did 2, and I feel good about this one, but we are going to do a giveaway. All right. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, put hashtag 24 for the 24-hour stream. The 24-hour charity draftathon. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, if you guys are one of the 81 people watching us on Twitter, thank you for your support. If you guys want a chance to draft a fantasy football lineup that could win you $500,000 skis, real money. There's no exaggeration. Real fucking money. 500,000 USD. All you got to do is, and it costs you nothing to enter. Head to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, free. Like the video, free. And then enter the keyword hashtag 24 like you're seeing all these beautiful people in the community do so. And we're going to get a nice duck race sweat. Yes, sir. All right. Let's look at the drafts. I don't think there's anybody else in this draft. Okay. Let's look at Terry Rice first. He goes the Vanilla Gorilla Missionary 3683 roster combinations. Caleb Williams, Michael Penix, both week 5 buys, but kind of saved it with Bryce Young. Not bad. I think Bryce Young is going to be better at the back end because the schedule is more favorable for him in the back end than it is early on. But hopefully week 5 he's good. Bucky Irving, Chuba, Caleb Johnson, Tajay Spears, Austin Eckler, Kyle Monunga. It's decent. Bucky has a very advantageous schedule, and so does Chuba. I think they're both in the top 10. Jamar Chase, no matter what. Devontae Adams, Zay Flowers. Rashid Shaheed is one of my favorite picks. DeAndre Hopkins, I'm not drafting him. Jalen Coker, I like it. Amari Cooper, he's going to be all right at this ADP. Guys, just think about it. Whenever Amari Cooper signs somewhere, whenever Keenan Allen signs somewhere, they're going to go up in ADP like 15 to 20 spots. Isaac Tisla, Sam Laporta, he's a Laporta supporter. Evan Ingram, you didn't need a third tight end, buddy. Remember, Sam Laporta, he's in that tier of like elite tight end. You don't need a third tight end. Just keep your disciplines. I understand why you went with 3 quarterbacks here because you kind of fucked up with the bye weeks. I get it. You didn't need Kyle Pitts. And I know the stack is important, but just get a different value. Or you didn't even need Evan Ingram. One of them you didn't need, especially since you invested on Laporta. How bad? James Saw says, regarding the 24-hour space, want to hear from people. Prefer signed jersey or sports card already graded? What do you say, people? Great question. Hold on. How do I? Okay. Bear with me, folks. Start a poll. Shout out to Who Hames teaching me how to end a poll and start a poll midstream. All right, guys, go ahead and vote in the poll in the stream chat. We got a new poll up there. Do me a favor, do my friend James a favor, and vote in that poll. God bless you guys. All right, we got Cam, aka Snipe Show McBro. He goes 2693. Snipe Jalen Hurts from Ralph Wiggums. God bless. I would never do that to you, Ralph. I love you. Aaron Rodgers, like the pick. Josh Jacobs, Quinshon Judkins, Brian Robinson Jr., Marshawn Lloyd. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, love him. Love him. Sean Tucker, CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Travis Hunter. I don't know why I said his name like that. I apologize. Jacoby Myers, Trey Harris, Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, Pop Shutta, Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, David Njoku, Dallas Goedert, Jake Ferguson. It's good. It's good. Ralph Wiggums goes 2783. Drake May, Justin Herbert, Saquon Barkley, Travion Henderson, Isaiah Pacheco, Tyler Algier, Rico Dowdle, Jarquez Hunter, Keaton Mitchell, AJ Brown, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devonta Smith. Yeah, the AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and not getting Jalen Hurts, just fucking devastating. Trust me, I know. Shout out to Young Pro. Stephon Diggs, Keon Coleman, Quentin Johnston, Adam Thielen, Keyshawn Butte, George Kittle, Tyler Higbee, Tyler Conklin. Not bad. All right, guys, this draft is more me. I love this draft. This is one of my better ones, especially for correlation purposes. I go 2882. I'm really betting on the Minnesota Vikings in this draft. This is my 43rd main. Crazy. I got JJ McCarthy, Jordan Love, Kenneth Walker, DeAndre Swift, Najee Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Dylan Sampson, Brashard Smith, AJ Dillon, Elijah Mitchell. Yes, we took AJ Dillon. Wide receiver, we got Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison Jr., T. Higgins, Cortland Sutton, Jordan Addison, Wan'Dale Robinson, De'Ami Brown, Adonai Mitchell. Sexy. Tight end, we got TJ Hawkinson, who has tight end 1 upside. You guys got to realize when this guy's healthy, he's spectacular. Last year, he wasn't healthy. This year, he's got essentially a rookie quarterback who's going to need to check the ball down. And then we also got Dalton Kincaid. That's like the running back room's a little skittish, but based off of the volume and what we did here with the 2882 roster construction, this is A. Ralph, what are you grading me here, buddy? You gave me a C last draft. What am I getting here? Quack. I'm a quack whore. Jacobs entered the giveaway. Keenan Allen to the Berg, number 24. OTL, seriously? No, he's just saying, no, just my prediction. All right. Guys, did we all vote? Are we all voting? Are we all voting? Only 9 votes. 17 people in here, only 9 votes. Guys, would mean the world to me if you guys could take a moment and just vote in the chat. And we're going to set up the duck race. Babe, did you send me the list? Probably did. Fuck, she's so good. Quack. Should we set the ambiance with a little bit of music? Oh, yeah. Ambiance has been setted. All right. I'll give you guys a moment to let me know if I'm missing anybody. No Cap, Jacob M, Mossy, OTL, Kevin M, Jason C, Brodster, 2 Mules and a Cat, Roni. The fuck is Roni? Fly Eagles 39, James Saw, Blocka. Oh shit. Roni's a new name for me. Roni Baloney. Let's go. Johnny Valencia, you haven't entered. Where's Jonathan? Jonathan, did you enter? I also have Saquon would have drafted God at 141. Oh well. Heard. I'm just glad that I fucking got JJ McCarthy, which is something I never thought I would ever see in the history of Everton. Thing. All right. James is ready. James knows the deal. 69 seconds, guys. We're going to scramble it 5 times. And friendly reminder, guys, just because you entered the giveaway doesn't mean that like it's automatically yours. You have to contact me tonight to claim your ticket. If you're not here to claim your ticket tonight, I cannot give it to you. I cannot give you the ticket if you're not claiming it tonight. The only way you can contact me is on the Big Draft Energy Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, create one. Very simple. Okay. I would love to do this giveaway. I would love to give it away from you to you, but you have to be here. You have to confirm that you won. There's no way you're claiming it by tomorrow. It just doesn't fly. Fly Eagles 39 says all unclaimed tickets go to me. I wish. Mr. Magic says, hey, yo, Mr. Magic, bring the questions, brother. All right, guys. I need the entire chat quacking. There's 3 people quacking. We got 18 people in here. Let's get 18 different quacks. Good to see you, Mr. Magic. Thanks for swinging by, brother. Oh, Up Dog. What up, baby? How you doing, Up Dog? What's up? What's up? There we go. There's Jason. All right, fuck it. And we're off. My dogs don't like the ducks. Quackster. Quacktacular. Nothing like a good duck race, Sweat. Shout out to Drafters Fantasy. All right, you kind of don't want to be. In the front right now. You want to be hanging out towards the back, towards like just a little bit back. And then when there's like 10 to 8 seconds left, that's when you want to hit the afterburners. Yeah, just chill, bro. Bro, just chill. All right, guys. 2 mules hitting the afterburners. 2 mules on a cart hitting the. Is it a photo finish? 2 mules on a cart. Just... Hey, W2 mules in a cart, buddy. I know you're in here. Shoot me a DM, please and thank you. 2 mules. Shoot me a DM, please and thank you. And just tell me what your name on Drafters is. Congratulations, buddy. Oh, yeah, he turned on the Jets. Those 2 mules, man, they like what they saw. They like what they saw. Guys, I love you. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I know it was kind of like a chalk start to the stream where we had technical difficulties. Isn't he in Ontario? Could be. All right, guys. Shit. Sometimes it happens, man. This probably would have been the one Sleez could have won, but Sleez didn't enter because he's got dinner with the wife. Shout out to him. Shout out to his wife. She's incredible. He's incredible. I love you guys. Kevin MacArthur with the good stream. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Honestly, guys, you guys are incredible, and I know a lot of people like tell me that like I do a good job and I do a great job, and you guys compliment me on the successes of the channel and how the channel's grown. But this doesn't happen without community, and this doesn't happen without you guys. And my entire vision for starting this thing was like I want to be somebody in this space, but I also want to make sure that everybody around me is lifted up as well. And I'm grateful that like you guys do the heavy lifting when I'm not the best version of myself either. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you haven't downloaded Gritty, the fantasy football app, free fantasy football app, it's one of the funnest fantasy football apps you could play. It's so addictive. It's free. It's free to play. There's a paid version, but the free to play is just fine. Make sure you use Big Draft Energy, all one word, for who referred you. Helps me out a heck of a lot. Great app, great people. I'm looking forward to interviewing the guy. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.